Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 25. And today, returning with two big games as we face Arsenal away at the Emirates, and also our final Europa Conference League stage game. Before we get to the games, though, shall we be getting on off camera? And it's been a superb run off camera for the Cherries. 6 games, 4 in the league, 2 in Europe, 5 wins and just a draw on the back of our 3-0 win away against Spurs and a 2-1 win away against Shrinsky. Starting off with a 1-0 victory against the Saints. Dominic Solanke converted a penalty in the second half as we scraped through a 1-0 victory there. And then a 4-2 victory away at Bramwell Lane against Sheffield United. Martin Baturina scored our first goal of the game before Solanke made it 2. We actually surrendered our 2-goal lead in 9 minutes. Illiman and Dye bagged both of them, and the guy that set them both up, Dango Uwatara. I say this all the time, but like when a player is playing against his former team, especially in the first game against them, he always has a blinder every single time. Uwatara had done nothing for Sheffield United this season until this game, and then he bagged his first goal contribution to the season since the £30 million move. But Ndiaye bagged the brace, but right before the break, Hamid Traore restored our lead, and then the second half, Scott McTominay scored a deflected effort in a 4-2 victory at Bramwell Lane. After that, a 5-0 victory at home to the Lithuanian side Sūduva in the Europa Conference League. I think this is a game that guaranteed us a playoff place in the Conference League. Zabani scored our first goal. I think his first goal for the club here, making it 1-0. Solanke made it 2. And once Baturina bent in a free kick from just outside the area for the break. That was going to be the game there. Dan Ings and David Brooks bagged our 4th and 5th goals in the second half in a 5-0 win. And after that, our only loss of the run, 1-0 away at the Etihad Stadium. So frustrating. Like we had no right to win this game or get anything from it. The XG, I think we took like one shot in the game, but the way we lost the game was so frustrating, man. We defended quite well, but Georgie. Oh, goodness. Trying to pass the ball out. Basically passed it to Haaland from 4 yards, and the Norwegian simply could not miss from there. So frustrating. That's how we lost the game. We did bounce back, though, with a 2-0 victory at home to Brentford. Chris Metham scoring our first one, bending one in from just outside the area as David Garza offloaded to his centre-back partner, and Metham found the back of the net inside the first half and in off the underside of the crossbar, and Solanke made it 2-0, rounding David Ray in the second half. And our final game off camera was a 2-1 victory away in the lovely Croatian city of, is it Rijeka or Rijeka? I don't know how you pronounce it, or is it Rijeka or Rijeka? We won 2-1 anyway. Crazy 8 minutes in the game though, nothing really going on until the game just sprung into life. David Brooks bagging a brace and getting us a 2-goal lead, again in 5 minutes time, and then 3 minutes later, Rijeka got one back, thankfully just a consolation goal. They actually scored a disallowed goal in stoppage time, but thank goodness the offside flag was up. So that was how the run off camera went. As you can see right now in the Premier League, it's been a really nice streak, just a 1 loss in I think our last 7 or 8 games in the Premier League, but we are up to 7th place where we finished last season with 26 points on the board. We're only 3 points behind the top 4 place where Arsenal occupy right now, and we've played the fewest games in the division, well, joint fewest, with 15 so far. So, safe to say we had a really, really tough start, but now we're flying in the Premier League. Only Manchester City, top of the table, are in better form than us right now. And in the Europa Conference League as well, as I mentioned there, we have guaranteed a playoff or play-in place, if you will, but we are outside on goal difference, where Vigo currently occupy that 8th and final bye position, if you will. But if we win our final game, I think that will guarantee we'll go into the top 8. We are, I think, we're home today or away? I think we're away, aren't we? Away against Voluntari, I think. Where's this? Where are we here? Yeah, away against Voluntari in Romania. But I think if we win that, we guarantee a promotion place, if you will. And I think that's all there is to show you off camera. But wait, there's more! Yes, there is more. So basically, as you know, steadily behind the scenes, I've been improving our financial situation. I wish I could do the same for myself in real life. But one thing to report is this, as you would have known in the summer, our training facilities were upgraded, and I was like, oh yes, now they're state of the art. And of course, they weren't state of the art, they were excellent. But I asked the board once again, lads, This is the state-of-the-art one. Please, please, please. I've taken you out of the red and you've never been healthier as a football club. Please reward me and give me state-of-the-art training facilities. They've agreed to it. It started a couple of weeks ago and it'll be completed in 5 months' time. it will this time be state of the art for definite. So I got this right. It goes good, great, excellent, superb, and then state of the art after this one here. So one more. This is the one we're going for, and then it'll be state of the art, the very best we can have. If it's not renamed the Docks Training Centre of Excellence or something, I am going to be really, really disappointed. Right then, first game of today's episode. Sorry, I've put my phone on Do Not Disturb. It's just interrupt my commentary twice. Sorry about that. First game of today's episode is Arsenal away from... Brilliant. First game is Arsenal. I could not do this wrong. You know, I've been a YouTuber for 12 years. I'm still making rookie errors like this. First game is Arsenal at the Emirates, and right now, as you can see on the injury report, we've got 3 players that are down. Zabarnyi is currently down with a calf strain he got in training. Tab is also down with an abdominal strain as well. Luca Romero's coming back from an injury he picked up in the game against... Who did he pick that up against? Can't remember now. We've got a bruised ankle, but we come back very soon. Probably make our second game today. And Jaden Anthony also has a knock as well. Everyone else is kind of fit, and this will be our team. It's the 5-3-2 away at the Emirates Stadium. And again, I normally play this game away. Normally play this tactic away against one of the traditional top 6. And Arsenal, no exception here. If you remember, we used this tactic against them 2 years ago. We won... Was it 4-1 or something? No, sorry, it was last season. But it's basically just a contain, play at the lowest possible tempo, time waste frequently, and then bang, hit them on the break and hope we can capitalise on 1 or 2 chances. So, Georgie's in goal. Back 5 is Forsby at left wing back. This guy, I swear, man, he literally just plays everywhere for me. I love him. Model pro. Forsby at left wing back. Back 3 is Kelly, Gaza and Metham, with Aaron's at right wing back. Pereira is our ball midfielder, with McTominay and Scott through the middle. Batarina is the advanced playmaker, supporting Dominic Solanke, our lone pressing forward. On the bench, Travers, Nandez, Blanco, Doyle, Cook, Traore, Brooks, Anthony, and Ings as well. First of 2, it's Arsenal away. Don't expect much from this, but I'd love a point at the Emirates to keep us in a European place. Come on, you cherries. So, first highlight coming inside the first 3 minutes, and Gabriel Jesus gives Arsenal a very early lead. Well, that was not the start I wanted for a tactic that's supposed to be really solid defensively. It does invite a lot of pressure, and that's the danger when you play this way. And in previous FMs, it was just like a recipe for disaster. You're always going to concede and more than not lose. But in this year's FM, I have had some success with it. But today, if we're going to have to come from behind. 2.5 minutes in, already Arsenal in front. There will come a time where, we're good enough to go away to, again, an Emirates or an Etihad and, target a win. But it's not yet. It's not yet. Realistic. We are not there yet. We've still got plenty of time and a long way to go. Still, our first chance might fall here as Kelly finds Scott McTominay and back to Danilo Pereira. And now Gaza inside the centre circle all the way back to Georgie. Playing at the lowest tempo possible as we work our way forward here. Alex Scott, lovely ball. Batarina, the Croatian, inside the area. Crosses. Forsby. Oh, Morton Forsby! The mental man! First goal for Bournemouth! What did I say pre-game? This guy literally plays anywhere. I've been retraining him to play as a centre-half, but he doesn't ordinarily play there. It's normally left wing-back in for Lloyd Kelly or through the middle. But the mental man playing left wing-back at the back post. Ball drops to off to Solanke. Couldn't turn in from close range. And Forsby capitalises. Bournemouth have the leveller. The mental man. You love to see it. For those that didn't watch my Wolves save a couple of years ago, that was my final Football Manager save before this one. I didn't do an FM save last year. Forsby was the hero of that save. And love him. Absolutely love him. So I'll say to the boys here, I'm happy with the performance so far. Keep it up. Right now we're tied at 1-1. And again, this is what I want to see from the tactic. Yes, we conceded early, but since then, nothing. Not a single clear-cut chance for Arsenal. They can dominate possession as much as they like. If we keep them at bay, that's fine with me. Free kick. Arsenal. And Emil Smith-Rowe is going to take. And whips one to the back post. Scott McTominay heads away. And it's dinked to Smith-Rowe. Oh, acres of space. No one picked up the free kick taker. And Emil converts for his first of the season. That is a frustrating goal to concede that. When you clear away a set piece, you regroup as soon as possible. You push up, you try and catch people offside, and you make sure that no one is free and alone and onside. All 3 of those things there happen. Smith-Rowe totally onside and free at the back post. That is frustrating. Push up, get up, try and catch players offside and make sure no one's free as well. All of those things we got wrong there. I mean, you're asking for trouble playing this way. I understand that, but that is frustrating, man. The 2 goals we conceded today, 2 crosses into the middle. And for a back three that have all got height and strength, that's disappointing. That's really disappointing. But one of those things. Didn't expect anything from the game anyway. And had things been slightly different, we could have possibly nicked a point. Instead, I can see Arsenal getting their third here, and that will do it. The Belgian is through, and there it is. Alexis gets Arsenal's third, and that is the dagger. To be fair, I mean, we didn't concede a single clear-cut chance, and, you know, how we just been switched on for those balls over the top and crosses into the middle. We would have got a point in that game, for sure. Frustrating, disappointing, but one of those things. I'm not too disappointed about that, to be fair. It is slightly disappointing because of the manner of the goals conceded, but we weren't expecting to get a point from that anyway. It's fair enough. I'll be satisfied enough that for a long time we were on course to get a point. The shoes on the other foot. Finally, we're going to get some money being paid in due to a clause or instalment. Lovely stuff. So that'll be 2.4 mil. That'll raise our bank balance even higher. At the moment, what I'm trying to do is, again, keep making sure we make the improvements off the pitch as well, but also with the staffing as well. I'm trying to get more coaches. I've asked about 5 or 6 times now, but the board always say no. I think it has to do something to do with reputation. Because we are still a club that is reasonably of a low stature, national and not continental, I think until we get to 4-star, the board won't agree to any more coaches, which is kind of frustrating, really. But even so. Oh, shit, I forgot we got the Carabao Cup quarter today. That's on Sunday. I might play that, you know. We haven't done a treble header yet. Should I play that? I think I might play that. We haven't done it. I'm going to play that. I'm going to play that one on Sunday. We haven't done a treble header yet, and this is episode 25, so because we're halfway to the halfway point of 100, let's do a treble today. First treble of the save, let's do it. Right then, second of 3 games today. FC Voluntari away from home, heading to Romania and heading into the game. A reminder of the current league positions. We have guaranteed a playoff place, but I do believe a win will mean we'll guarantee a promotion or qualification, automatic qualification place. Sorry, it's the first time I've ever done a league stage in a European competition. So heading into the game here, away from home. Bats 4-3-3 gegenpress this one, of course, and this will be our team. We've got Georgie in goal, back for his Kelly, Garza, Metham and Nandez, with Cook, Forsby and Radalovic, an interesting midfield trio today. Traore is on the left, Romero's back from injury on the right, but of course Solanke will still lead our line. On the bench, Travers, Pereira, Aarons, McTominay, Doyle, Blanco, Batterina, Scott Anthony, Brooks and also Ings as well. And I forgot to mention this too, Batterina is currently wanted by Bayer Leverkusen. Worrying signs, because I know that his transfer valuation might say 52 to 68 million pounds, but with a 72 million pound minimum fee release clause, straight minimum fee release clause, there's no clauses or criteria to be met, anyone can meet it. I'm worried. He's definitely worth more than 72 million in my opinion, just 22 years old. Forget the red arrows, this dude is a certified baller. Now, obviously, I could offer him a new contract, but the worry is the agent won't take out the minimum fee release clause. It might only go up by like 2 or 3 million, which means I'll have to agree to it. He'll be getting like double the money he's on right now, and it'll be a bit of a waste of money because he won't be able to remove the release clause. So at the moment, it's like stick or twist, I'm not too sure. But anyway, second of the 3 games then, FC Voluntari away, and a win in this game will guarantee qualification, I think. Come on, you Cherries. Oh, God. 7 minutes to go in the first start. Still 0-0. We've done nothing. Martin, strip those warm-ups off because you are coming on the break, mate. We are a one-man team, honestly. Without Batterina, we can't do anything. I'm going to point the finger and say if we can get a goal and make us favourites to win, go out there and make it happen. But in this second half, I'm going to bring on Martin. I'm going to make an interesting change here as well. I'm going to take off Lewis Kirk. I don't really feel as though we need to have a deep line playmaker on defence in this game. And I'm going to bring on Batterina so he can play further forward as well. And I think that will do for now. I think, yeah, let's just go with that. Batterina on, second half to come. I trust the Croatian wonder kid, man. If he gets the goal to send us through, I'm giving him a new contract. Change our mentality to attacking as well. Change our instructions to play at higher tempo now as well. Running the defence. We'll also play narrow as well, a little bit more direct if we can, and distribute the ball quickly when Georgie has the ball as well. So, here we go. 36 minutes on the clock. So far, no clear-cut chances. Can we create one? Dominating possession, but not finding that opening until, perhaps, now. Chris Metham. Don't know why I'm talking like this, so I'll stop. Plays a 1-2 with Nandez. And now Romero back to Metham. Come on, boys, let's go. Let's go forward. Forsby, out wide to Traore, down the left-hand side. Kelly goes on the underlap. Ball to the middle. Forsby taken down, and so Solanke turns it home. I thought it was going to be a penalty. Solanke taps over from 6 yards. What happened there? I want to see that on the replay because Forsby bombed into the middle. It was taken down. I think that's a sensational advantage played by the referee. Everyone stopped, assuming a pen's going to be given. But you're taught this rule in junior football. You play till the whistle. It's a brilliant ball by Traore. And Forsby taken down. Should have been a pen. Referee plays advantage. Solanke taps home when everyone stops. Fair play to Dom. Aware, switched on when everyone else switched off. Come on, boys. Let's wrap this up here. Yeah, Traore's crossed the middle. Headed over the bar. As we're still leading by 1. We're not in much danger here, but if we get a second goal, that will surely do it. It will put us in to a guaranteed promotion place. Almost there. Almost there, boys. Almost there. 2 minutes to go. Oh, and the win isn't going to matter in the end. Results aren't going our way, so we're going to still have to go to a playoff place. I don't know whether it's done via seeding or a draw. And if we throw away the 3 points here, we definitely are going to the playoffs. We're well off target. But, it's so frustrating, man. Might as well take the captain off now. Just bring on Pereira and play him at left back. Why not? In fact, let's just put Forsby at left back. This dude just plays anywhere for me. So that'll do it then. We do win in the final group game. And unfortunately, results don't go our way. And we're heading to the playoffs. That is the last thing we needed. Right, so I've just checked. And it's a draw for the last 32. It's not seeded, it's a draw. Which means that we won't have Copenhagen. We'll just have one of them. I think it should be seeded. I think it should be seeded. Like, if you're going to do this UEFA, I think seed it. I think that would be kind of cool, to be fair. You know, like the NBA playoffs. Anyway, it'll be a draw. That's so frustrating. It's our fault though. Like we won our last 4. We didn't win our first 2. It's our fault. Right, Carabao Cup semi-final draw, but we still haven't played our quarter-final against Newcastle yet. But we'll see who we'll take on if we make it through. It will be Aston Villa, so we avoided 2 of the top 6 in Liverpool and Spurs. So if we do get through against Newcastle, we'll have a genuine chance, you know, our first ever Wembley appearance at the save. But Newcastle away, neck and neck with us right now in the table. That's going to be a tough one, that. Right then, final game of this episode, Carabao Cup quarter-final away at St James Park. Again, having a really good season right now. As I mentioned before, Mourinho was sacked by Newcastle. Conseco took over, but right now in a European spot. So definitely underdogs for this one, but let's see how we get on with chance to reach semi-finals. The first time in a competition in the save so far. Sunday afternoon, Carabao quarter-final. Must be the first time ever, surely. But heading into the game, this will be our team. Stick with a 4-3-3 gegenpress, but a mixture of starters and bench for this game here. I am taking it a bit more seriously than normal, but not fully, because we've got Manchester United on Friday on Boxing Day, a little bit more important in the Premier League. So this is our team. Travers, our cut goalkeeper between the sticks, and back for is Forsby, Pereira, Zabarnyi, not fully fit, but I'll start him anyway, with Aarons at right back. Midfield trio is Cook, Scott and McTominay, and on the wings, Batarina and Traore, with Solanke up top. So yeah, kind of a mixture of starters and bench for this game here. On the bench it is Mamadashvili, Gaza, Nandes, Doyle, Radulovic, Brooks, Anthony, Blanco. So I just want to get this right. There we go. Blanco, Radulovic, Brooks, Anthony, and Danny Ings as well. So a third and final game, Newcastle away, and a chance to reach a semi-final for the first time in the save. Come on, you cherries. McTominay, Traore, Solanke. Now, I'm pretty sure Traore was offside there when the ball was played through, so I'm expecting that to be disallowed. It's going to go to VAR, but is it going to stand? It isn't, yeah. Traore did look offside there when the ball was played through, and you'll see this on camera, I'm sure, for the second time. Nice ball through, to be fair, but yeah, there's 3 Bournemouth players in an offside position. I often say this, if I can see it, trust me, it's definitely offside. Still 0-0, right, cool. I wouldn't say my eyesight is bad, but I definitely wouldn't say it's good either. Oh dear. Still, good start this from Bournemouth. Already having the ball in the back of the net. And another highlight coming here. Aarons dinks onto the edge. Forsby takes over. And now Cook will give it back to Aarons. We try and work our way inside. Traore. Back to Aarons. Oh no, income tax, no VAT. Signed for Bournemouth on a free. Black or white, rich or poor. Max Aarons tell us to score. Oh, brilliant stuff. Second goal of the season and scored a single goal for us all last year. And now he's got 2 in the first half this year. Just about beat his man in the near post. Bournemouth in front. And the perfect start in the North East. God bless Max Aarons. Viva Max Aarons. Long live Max Aarons, say la vie, Max Aarons. Lovely stuff. Right, Newcastle trying to respond here after we take the lead. Oh, Marky. I've got my head over my shirt over my head, and I hope you have as well, because that is embarrassing. You're my cup goalkeeper, Mark, but you won't be starting many more games after that. What on earth happened there? Simple save, that is near post, fumbles here, and Newcastle are going to shoot on sight now. Bruno Guimaraes, free kick, 30 yards from goal, off the crossbar. It's been a pretty balanced game so far, to be fair. We made the brighter start, with the Magpies came out directly afterwards. I'll say to the boys here, this is our chance to exact revenge on Newcastle after our last experience against them, but I gotta say, Marky boy, he's actually been asking if he can get some more game time because he wants to play for Ireland again. I was like, bro, you're lucky I haven't sold you on yet. I'll be honest, the only reason you're still here is because you're homegrown and trained at the club, and I need you to meet European squad registration rules. That is really poor. Come on, boys, half an hour to go. And again, don't forget, in the Carabao Cup, if it's level at 90 minutes, it goes straight to penalties. I might have to do a Van Gaal and bring on Georgie for the spot kicks. I think this is going to go to pens, which means that I'll have one more sub after this. I'm going to take off Alex Scott for Antonio Blanco. And I'm gonna do it. I am gonna bring on Georgie for the pens. Sorry, Mark, but I think I don't know. I just don't have the confidence in Travers. I've got more confidence in Georgie. So that's gonna do it. That'll be my final change. I'm Louis Van Haaling it for the spot kicks. Will it backfire or will it pay off? Let's find out. I don't know whether you guys are like me, but I never pick my penalty takers. Unless it's like a certified 20 out of 20. I never pick a penalty taker. I let the boys sort them out themselves. But anyway, team talk for the shootout. And I'll say to the boys, with my hands in my pockets, calmly, just calmly, I'm going to say, you've done well to get this far. I'm proud. Now give it one last go. That did absolutely fuck all. Right, Trows is anxious ahead of the penalty shootout, and Georgie's calm. So I think I made the right decision there. Let's see if it pays off. Penalty shootout, first one on camera in the save, and we're going to go behind the goal as we always do. So first spot kick is Zielinski, and oh, Georgie goes the right way, but couldn't get any gloves on it. And Danny Ings is the next man up against Nick Pope. It's Danny. It's saved. Danny Ings has been a waste of fucking money, honestly. It's going to be honest here. He's been injured more times than he's been healthy. As Trincao is denied by Georgie. Okay, alright, we need to score. Danilo Pereira, the veteran, brought in to be calm in these situations, is just that. Bruno Guimaraes, the next man up. And the Brazilian. Oh, Georgie's so close. God, touch, couldn't keep it out. Oh, I don't know why, but I don't fancy Traore. Putting it wide, I think. That's bloody cool, that is. Right in the bottom corner. Right. Georgie, I brought you on for these moments, bro. Oh, straight down the middle. Who's up next? Oh, mental man. Come on, mate, cool as you like. Oh, never in doubt, was it? Look at him telling the fans behind the goal he weren't going to miss. Alex Bainer, next man up for Newcastle. Oh, Georgie goes the right way, can't save it. And that means we must score this, otherwise we're going out. Oh, fuck Antonio Blanco. I don't feel confident. I do not feel confident. Go on, Antonio. Shut me up, son. Shut me up. Yeah, sends Nick Pope the wrong way. And next man, oh, Joel Linton. Reinventing his game under Eddie Howe to a ball-winning midfielder. But he's still got a striker's touch. Jaden Anthony. Sold him, come back on loan, and he knows that whilst his future probably isn't at Ellen Road, it might not be here either. I don't think he's that bold. This is Aaron Ramsey, Europa League final. But he scored it. Morato scored the header in normal time, but now you're facing Georgie. And he's not quite as flappy as Mark Travers. Strong hand, pushes it away, and we can win this through Nandez. Come on! It's the South American in on a free last season to send us through. And Bournemouth are going to the semis! Dogs Van Gaal gets it right, and I am celebrating behind the screen. Fantastic stuff! With my arms stretched out, I'm going to say, you certainly made our doubters eat their words. Mark, you can look delighted, but you didn't play a part in this, bro. It's Georgie that deserves. Oh, he seemed calm. He probably seems calm in the dressing room. He was like, yeah, I knew I was going to win it for us. Oh, what a call it was. Georgie coming on for the final seconds to win us a spot kick. Kepa, listen to your manager. Right, so we've got Aston Villa in the semis then. Of course, it'll be over 2 legs. The first leg is away at Villa Park. And I've got to say, Aston Villa, they're now under Hasenhüttl, mid-table in the division. I think we'll be favourites for that. I think we will be favourites for that one. It'll be tough. It'll be very tough indeed. But I think for the first time in the series, we've got a genuine chance we might reach Wembley. But 2 more games in our already congested fixture list is really not what we needed, to be fair. But that went into this episode of the FM Save, guys. Big fan of you. Hope you enjoyed it. If you had any please drop a like and stuff. You'll have a fantastic day. And I think I'll probably play the first leg off camera away at Villa Park and then come back with a second leg. Can't miss the second leg, can I? So, or should I do another treble header? Should I do another treble header? I can't, can I? Oh, man. Not again. Yeah, we're doing it. Back-to-back treble headers. Both legs and the FA Cup third round away at Ewood Park against Blackburn. The kids are getting thrown out in that game. We've got a chance to reach Wembley. Have a great day, guys. Much love. And I'll see you in the next episode on the Carabao Cup semi-final. Both legs against Aston Villa very soon.